Hello and welcome to the MCQ lecture series. So today I have for you MCQs with respect to Financial Systems paper 1, which is the economics general paper for SYBA. So let's get started. The first question is, in Indian context, the first urban credit society was registered in October 1904. In which place? Here I am asking in which place or at which place in October 1904 the first urban credit society was registered in India, and the underlying options are A. Salem, B. Kanjipuram, C. Kutch, D. Mumbai. So this is a factual question. Now you have to remember this, and the correct option or the correct answer here is option B, which is Kanjipuram. So this is the correct answer. So in the Indian context, the first urban credit society registered in October 1904 was registered in Kanjipuram. So I hope this is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next question, which is a not sort of a question. So you have to be careful in such questions. I have warned you in previous classes as well. So let us look at what the question says, and the question goes like this: which of the following is not a part of three-tier system in the cooperative banking? Which is not a part of three-tier system in cooperative banking? And the underlying options are A. Primary agricultural credit societies or PACs, then we have central cooperative bank, then we have state cooperative banks, and the last option is small finance bank. So if you remember or if you recollect the structure or three-tier structure of cooperative banking in India, so at the apex we have something called as the state cooperative banks, in the middle we have something called as the central or district cooperative banks, and at the lower level, grassroots level, we have PACs, which is primary agricultural credit societies, and therefore we do not see small finance banks in any of these three tiers, and therefore which is not a part of cooperative banking system or three tier of the cooperative banking system is option D, which is small finance banks. So I hope this idea is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next MCQ, which is asking which is the apex institution in the structure of cooperative bankings in India. So here I have drawn the structure. At the top we have state cooperative banks, in the middle we have central or district cooperative banks, and at the grassroots level we have primary agricultural credit societies. And the question is clearly mentioning that which is the apex institution in the cooperative banking structure in India, and the underlying options are A. state cooperative banks, B. district or central cooperative banks, C. primary agricultural credit societies, and D. none of the above. So here the correct answer is state cooperative banks are at the apex, and therefore option A is the correct answer. So I hope the question is pretty much clear. The question can be other way around as well, which is the last tier in the cooperative banking structure in India, and the underlying answer would be primary agricultural credit society. So this can be the combination or various combinations in which questions may reflect when you are talking about the three-tier structure of cooperative banking in India. So I hope the third question is pretty much clear. Let us now move to the next question, which is talking about which committee first spelled out the concept of urban cooperative banks in India. Here I am specifically asking the first committee which spelled about something called as urban cooperative banks in India, and the underlying options are Mehta Bhansali Committee of 1939, then we have C. Rangarajan Committee of 2012, then we have Nachiket More Committee of 2013, and none of the above. Again, a very factual sort of a question. Obviously it has not been done in 2012 and 13 because cooperative banking in India operates since a very long time. So you can say or you can guess that the correct answer is Mehta Bhansali Committee, which is option A, that is the Mehta Bhansali Committee of 1939. So this is how you can solve MCQs, but at times you have to be really careful at solving MCQs because your pre-existing knowledge base has to be that much to probably make a guess out of the following options which are available to us. So this is how you can solve the fourth MCQ. Let us now move to the next MCQ. It is talking about again cooperative banks in India, and I am talking about specifically in India cooperative banks are regulated by whom. So here I am asking specifically about the regulation of cooperative banks, and the underlying options are A. the Reserve Bank of India, B. the Government of India, C. the Ministry of Rural Development, and D. none of the above. Again, a factual sort of a question. I am talking about regulation of cooperative banking in India, and that is specifically done by the Reserve Bank of India or the central bank of the country. So therefore option A is the correct answer. Let us now move to the next MCQ in this session, and the last MCQ The question goes like this: the cooperative banks in India are governed by whom? Now you have to be very careful while you read the questions. Here I am specifically asking about the regulation of cooperative banks. Here I am asking about it is governed by whom. So please pay attention to certain important words, and therefore the underlying options available to us when I'm talking about the cooperative banks are governed by whom. Option A is by the Banking Regulations Act of 1949, or by the Banking Laws Cooperative Societies Act of 1965. Then we have option C, both A and B, that is Banking Regulations Act of 1949 as well as Banking Laws Cooperative Societies Act of 1965, and none of the above. So here the correct answer is both these laws are in a sense governing the cooperative banking in India, and therefore option C is the correct answer, which is talking about both A and B, that is Banking Regulations Act of 1949 plus the Banking Laws Cooperative Societies Act of 1965. So you can see that these are the different ways in which MCQs can be framed, and you have to be very careful while reading the questions. So please stay tuned for more. Thank you.